They never had plans for you, did they? You weren't part of their vision, their dreams, or their goals. You were just a pawn in their game, a stepping stone on their path to success. They used you to reach their destination, but never considered you as part of it. You were convenient, not a priority. And you didn't see it. You trusted them. You believed in them. You gave them everything, your time, your energy, your loyalty. But in the end, you were never part of their plan. It stings, doesn't it? That cold, hard realization when you look back and realize how blind you were to their true intent. All those times they needed you. All those moments you stood by their side, it was never about you. It was always about them. They smiled in your face, made promises they never intended to keep, and you believed you were part of something bigger. But in reality, you were just a temporary tool meant to be used and discarded when the time was right. They kept you close enough to drain your energy, steal your ideas, and take advantage of your loyalty, but never close enough to let you in. You were always on the outskirts, always just on the edge. They gave you just enough hope to keep you invested. But the truth is, you were never meant to be part of their success. You sacrificed your own dreams because you thought they'd bring you along when they made it to the top, but they didn't. When the moment came, they left you behind without a second thought. They moved on, leaving you behind, wondering what went wrong. But here's the truth, it wasn't you. It was never about you. Their plan was always about them. You were just a cog in their machine, good enough to help them rise, but never important enough to stand beside them. And when you finally saw them walk away without looking back, it felt like a knife to your heart, didn't it? But let me tell you something. Their betrayal wasn't your end, it was your beginning. They thought they'd break you by walking away, that you'd crumble without them. But all they did was set you free from their manipulation, free from the role they tried to cast you in. What they didn't realize was that by abandoning you, they unleashed a version of you even you hadn't met yet. A version that doesn't just survive, it thrives. They thought they controlled your story, that without them you'd be lost. But what they didn't know is that you are the author of your own destiny. This is your story, and in it you rise. You rebuild stronger, smarter, sharper than before. They underestimated you, thought their betrayal would be your defeat. But in reality, it was your liberation. Now they watch from a distance, trying to understand how you did it, how you turned their backstabbing into your strength, their abandonment into the foundation for your rise. They're confused, shocked, because in their minds you should have been broken. But you weren't. You took their betrayal and forged it into armor. And now they can't touch you. You are untouchable. They never thought you'd get this far, never thought you'd thrive without them. They underestimated your resilience, your ability to rise above the chaos they left in their wake. They thought their small-minded games would stop you, but you were always destined for more. You were never meant to play a supporting role in their success story. You are the main character in your own story. And in this story, you dominate. You rise higher, faster, stronger than they ever imagined. They tried to write you off, but now they're the ones being left behind, stuck in their same old cycle while you're out there building your empire. They thought they could control your destiny, but now they can't even be a part of it. They thought they held the power, but the power was always yours. You just had to see it for yourself. Now that you have, you are unstoppable. Their betrayal wasn't your defeat, it was the spark that ignited the fire within you. A fire that burns brighter than ever, fueling every step you take toward your own success. They thought they'd dim your light, but instead they set you ablaze. And now, they're watching, wondering how you did it, how you turned their abandonment into your strength. They're stuck in the shadows, but you're thriving, living the life you were always meant to live. You've embraced your power, your vision, and now there's no turning back. They were never part of your plan, and now you don't need them to be. Let them watch. Let them regret their choices while you keep rising stronger, wiser, more powerful than ever before. You've taken the pain, the betrayal, and turned it into your fuel. And now you're writing your own story, a story where you are the hero, where you rise no matter how many times the world tries to knock you down. Because here's the truth, you don't need anyone's permission to be great. You were never part of their plan, but that's okay. Your plan, it's bigger, it's better, and it's unstoppable. Now you are the one in control. Now you are the one who decides your worth, and now you're limitless. And now that you've claimed your power, there's no stopping you. The world will soon realize that you're not someone who can be easily dismissed, forgotten, or overshadowed. Every step you take forward is a testament to your resilience. You've broken free from their expectations, shattered the limits they placed on you, and turned the very chains they used to hold you back into the foundation of your ascent. They thought they could define your future, but they only fueled the fire of your ambition. They underestimated the storm that was quietly brewing within you. But now that storm is here, and it's unstoppable. They will continue to play their small games, chasing short-lived victories. But you're not chasing. You're building. You're creating a legacy. Your dreams are no longer on hold. Your goals no longer sidelined for the sake of someone else's success. Every moment they doubted you, every time they overlooked you, only strengthened your resolve. Now you're the one they can't ignore, and the view from where you stand is clearer than ever. They thought they could silence you, but all they did was amplify your voice. They thought they could dim your light, but you're blazing a trail so bright, it's impossible to look away. Their betrayal was a blessing in disguise, wasn't it? They freed you from the confines of their narrow vision and left you with nothing but space to grow into the limitless version of yourself. You no longer need to seek their approval, because now, the only validation you require is your own. And here's the thing, they see it. They see your strength, your independence, your unstoppable force, and it terrifies them. They never imagined you'd rise so high, so fast, or that you'd thrive without them. Now they're left watching, wishing they hadn't underestimated the very person they once thought they could control. But you're not looking back. You're focused on the horizon, on what's next, because this victory is just the beginning. Every setback, every betrayal was fuel for your rise. What once broke you has now become your driving force, and the higher you climb, the more they realize they never stood a chance in the first place. This is your journey now on your terms, by your rules. You've taken the pain they caused, the doubts they seeded, and transformed it into a power so undeniable that it's now impossible to ignore. So keep rising, keep thriving, keep breaking every ceiling they ever tried to place above you. You've proven that you were never meant to be part of their plan, because your plan is far too expansive, too bold, too extraordinary for them to comprehend. And as they sit in the shadows of their own limitations, you'll continue to soar, untouchable, unstoppable, a force they never saw coming. This is your story, and you've just begun to write it.